Hey, sixth graders, Mr. Brennan here. I got to talk fast because we got a lot to talk about. This week we are coming back to the hardest math problem student contest. This is the second and final round for many of you. And so let's get right to it. But before we do, we took a test on Friday and a lot of you were not happy with your scores. You see about half of you took the test. The rest of you failed the test. The test is locked. You can't take it again. But because so many people did not as well as they want to do, we're going to do a chapter 2 redo where I will set that out so you can earn half your points back. That means even if you didn't take the test, you can get up to 10 points. And that's worth it, especially starting the brand new semester with a 0 out of 20 points. I just don't see it. I don't see how you could do it. Along with that, this week, because we're doing the hardest math problem, and it's only one problem, yeah, it takes a long time, and it's an opportunity to productively struggle, but I need to point this out. We're not doing Dreambox here. If you're getting a 0, that 0 went right on your report card, and if you didn't do Dreambox, you got a 1 because you're not making an effort, okay? So here we see all of Cohort B so far this month. The whole week we're into it. In this semester, they together, all of them did one lesson. All of Cohort B, 20 kids, one lesson. And you have people in Cohort C who have done more than that by themselves. So, and a person in Cohort A who's done more than that all by themselves, more than your entire cohort. So I'm demanding, I'm putting my foot down, 3 lessons a day. 3 lessons a day. That gives you 15 lessons for the week. Some of you, that's more than you did last semester. And I don't know what it is you're doing, but that's not what we're going to talk about. So let's jump ahead to the hardest math problem, which this is the second and final round where you could win $5,000 for college and a new laptop. And I think $500 for your teacher. Don't forget that. That's cool. But I don't think it's the hardest math problem. It gives you, this looks familiar. It shows you the writing part that you need to do. So back to the contest piece. Oh, this shows us. We already did this one. Many of you passed this round here. Students can win $5,000 for college. Here is the answer sheet right here. This is what it shows you need. Remember this from last time? Here's where you put the answer. That's the quick readout, but this is where, if you want the 5,000 bucks, this is why you need to go back and do the turkey problem to write your answer. Okay, how to write your answer. And they want you to include on a separate sheet of paper. We'll talk about that later. But for now, let's get to the problem. This link is posted in our classroom today, and I'm going to post it every day this week, challenge 2. And the problem goes like this. The leaders of the Earth Club learned a lot from the research they collected about bees. Now they are making plans to turn the facts into action. I bet a lot of students don't know that honeybees pollinate about 1/3 of the nation's crops, but are disappearing at an alarming rate, says Maria. Yeah, the pesticides are a big part of the problem, adds Vishal. The bees need our help. The Earth Club decides to launch a few exciting projects at their school to create a buzz about saving the bees. It's a lot of work for the Earth Club, and they're counting on math help from their newest member. That's you. You know, you remember you? Not you like the person you. Not the name of someone, you. The 6th graders are making posters about bee colony collapse. That means where the bees, they don't have enough bees, members. The mysterious disappearance of bees from the hive. Data shows that pesticides, especially a chemical known as neonicotinoids, may play a part. Uh-oh, someone has just spilled paint, I bet it was that Vishal, on one of the posters, and they'll have to recreate it. Luckily, Vishal remembers the last 2 data points are the same. I bet he does because he's the one who spilled the grape juice. Maria had to analyze the data in 2 parts, looking for patterns. She determined that the average number of colony collapse due to pesticides from 2007 to 2012 compared to the average from 2002 to 2007 was 1 2/3 times the ratio of the averages of incidents investigated during those periods. What your question is, what is the total number of bee colony collapses due to pesticides from 2002 to 2012? So we are going to spend the week on this problem. We are looking for productive struggle. Unlike last time, I'm not going to walk you through this problem. I will help you. I will answer questions, but I cannot be the mother robin throwing up this answer for this contest in your mouth. You've got assignments. You've got a test to redo. You've got Dreambox, 3 lessons a day, even if you're doing this hardest math problem. And you've got this opportunity. So a lot of work this week. Don't just say, well, I don't have a little book assignment every day, that it's that clear. You have a lot of work this week. So let's go to it and have an exciting week.